What's up, everybody? Hope you all had a great day. Getting into this episode of GH. Um, I feel like Nina was way too nice to Sonny. I feel like she was. Like, for him to come to her office talking about burying the hatchet, where was this energy at months ago? He was closing doors in her face. He was ignoring her. Like, that man walked by her like she was not there. Like, she was a ghost that he didn't even see. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just treated her foul when she kept trying to talk to him. Wouldn't even give her 5 minutes of his time. Treated her like gum stuck underneath his shoe. That's how he treated that woman. And now he wants to sit here and have full-on conversation. I feel like the only reason he did this, and I'm being honest, is because of custody. Because he was afraid that Ava was going to try to get Nina to testify for her or whatever. And that's why he tried to get to her first. That's all it really was. That's the only reason he tried to give her the time of day. Because before, Nina was nothing to him before. Like, he did not speak to her. He did not speak of her. He acted like that lady didn't even exist in his world. Now, when it suits him, now he want to talk. Like, Nina was way too nice about it. I definitely would have told his little magically delicious ass to get out of my office. I would have treated him just like the little leprechaun he is. Because, nope, get on up. That's how I would have did him. Because, no, I don't like shit like that. Like, you're not going to talk to me because you want something. Absolutely not. But I do feel like I agree with Maxie. I feel like that conversation was kind of what Nina needed. You know, even though her and Sonny are divorced now, I feel like that was kind of like a closure conversation for her. Because months ago when she tried to talk to him, it was all about saving the marriage. Now I feel like that was closure for her. And I'm glad that that conversation brought her some clarity. You know what I'm saying? She finally realized that her and Sonny were not a match. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was in love with something that was not real. Like, you know, she was in love with Mike. She tried to make Sonny out to be Mike. And I said that shit before when they first hooked up. She did not know Sonny. She knew Mike. You know what I'm saying? That's what she knew. She didn't know Sonny. So my thing about it was, I'm glad she got that clarification that she needed, that closure, because she needed it. You know what I'm saying? Now she can finally close the chapter on her life with Sonny and that whole situation. Because her and Sonny were definitely not meant to be. You know, I do like the chemistry between them, but she did not fit in that man's world at all. She kept trying to fit in his world, but it was just mismatched. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't have lasted in no mob world. Not many women can, because that's a hard lifestyle to live. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about bullets and shit. I'm like, you know, I understand you married to a coffee importer, but you don't know from one day to the next if you're going to get bullets or coffee. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're going to get with his little ass. So I don't blame her for just chalking up the deuces and letting that shit go. But she was still more gracious to him than I would have been. I'm just saying, she showed that man too much grace. Should have been giving him a foot in the ass. But anyway, I do agree with her though. I mean, I feel like Ava and Scott would be crazy as hell to try to call her to testify. I'm like, yeah, I don't think they would do that. Ava should know better. But anyway, moving on from that. Natalia. Ever the social climber. I mean, I get her trying to save her daughter's career or whatnot. But her coming here asking for some seed money for a business. Lady, if you don't get the hell on, I still don't like her. But at least they're doing something that I've been campaigning for, because I've been saying BLQ needed to run a record label. So I'm glad Sonny gonna fund the label, and he wants BLQ to run it. He want her to be the CEO of it. And I agree, she should. You know, I feel like BLQ definitely should run a label, and I think it is gonna be good for Blaze's career to be independent and stuff like that, and BLQ can run it. And you could tell by the look on Natalia's face, she was not expecting Sonny to say none of that. She wasn't expecting Sonny to, you know, insist that BLQ run the label. I mean, of course. I mean, he putting up all the ducats. You know how much money it costs to start up a record label? That shit ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he wants somebody that he can trust to run it. You know, so that way he can guarantee his investment, even though I'm pretty sure Sonny, when he don't care about the money, he could write that off. You know what I'm saying? That's a straight up tax write-off. So I know he ain't worried about it. But yeah, I think this is going to be good for BLQ. You know, it's time for her to run her own label. I wish that they would have just revived L&B, but I guess, you know, starting from scratch ain't bad. hopefully she signs some new artists. Like, don't just, put all your eggs in that one little basket with Blaze. Sign you some different people too now. That's why I said if they would have kept Cameron on the show, Cameron could have been an artist on the label and stuff like that too, because he could sing and play guitar. So why not? But I think it's gonna be fun. So anyway, moving on from that. So we got more backstory from Lois about Gio and his parents and whatnot. I don't know why Carly was so surprised. I don't get why she was so surprised that Sonny never told her about Gio, about him paying for the boy tuition and stuff. I mean, you're not gonna know everything. Like Sonny definitely not gonna tell you everything about the past. Like he felt probably, wasn't no big deal to him and not something to mention. But I really hope though that this ain't setting up for Sonny possibly being a kid dad. Like I hope not. That would be stupid. That would be sure dumb. Like I really, really hope not, because that's the last thing Sonny needs is another kid. But I got a feeling though they going somewhere with this backstory with Gio. I got that feeling like they're setting up something with him. I hope so, because they need to flesh him out. I'm tired of them bringing new characters on here that they not fleshing out. Like you got to flesh them. Like we need to know what the intention is for the character if you're going to keep him on long term, because isn't he contract? So if he's contract, they need to figure out what they're going to do for him long term, because playing the violin all day ain't going to work. I still feel like he's stupid for not taking that Broadway contract. Like he definitely should have did the Broadway soundtrack. Like that's crazy. Like to be a violinist or be in the industry and you not trying to go for big deals or nothing like that, that's kind of foolish. Because that's huge. Broadway, that's freaking huge. Like that could set you up for immense success. So the fact that he want to stick around and play at Ava little $2 an hour art gallery opening, that's dumb. Especially when this Broadway thing can really put him on the map. But I'm confused about Gio. Like what his intentions are towards whom. Like one minute he seemed like he liked Trina, next minute he seemed like he liked Jocelyn. So I'm not sure. And then it looked like he was whispering up in Dex here, so I'm really not sure who he for. Like I'm confused. Like is this a triple threat kind of thing? Like he into all three? Like I'm confused. Hopefully they figure that out too. So anyway, moving on from that. Kate's, I ain't gonna lie, Jagger is incompetent as hell as an agent. Like, dude is incompetent. Like, he's sitting here believing all Ava bullshit. Still trying to take Sonny down. He really thought Jason was gonna flip on Sonny. That's never gonna happen. Jagger is an idiot. Like, he's a complete flop as an agent. Like, whoever is in charge of him need to terminate him, because he's tired as an agent. Like, he just kept following the whole wrong leads on this whole Pipeman thing. And then he keeps thinking that Sonny tried to take Jason out, and Jason kept telling him, I know Sonny didn't try to take me out. Jagger's Delulu. He another one. He live in Delulu world. But I'm glad Jason set him straight, But at the end of the day, it's like Jason can't sit there and blame Jagger talking about, oh, you destroyed my life. No, Jason destroyed his own life, in my opinion, because he made that choice to, he made that decision to work with the feds and stuff. That was a choice he made. So, blame yourself. He didn't have to do it. He chose to do it for Carly, so that's his business. At this point, Anna need to step her ass down as commissioner. Like, you can't sit in the commissioner's office and try to threaten to take down criminals, but yet you letting the criminals go. Like, what's the point in that? You know what I'm saying? You just letting the criminals run loose. Like, that's dumb as hell. I was disappointed a little bit that Valentine was the one who manipulated those emails. Because remember, Kate's found those emails that looked like Anna and Brennan were emailing each other. I'm disappointed in that it was Valentine, because I was hoping it was Alex that was doing that, pretending to be Anna and stuff like that. I was hoping so, but yet again, another letdown, because I think that would have been a good twist. I'm surprised Valentine is still willing to put up with Anna. Like, this, like, dude, she tried to turn you over to the feds. I mean, she letting you go, but still, like, that's a betrayal. For her to sit there and try to make it look like she trying to do her job or whatever. But I do agree with Valentine. The feds are going to be looking at her. She going to be under crazy scrutiny now. You know what I mean? Like, you just let Valentine go. How you going to explain that to the FBI? Like, Anna not thinking. Like, she's really not thinking. That's why I feel like she need to be removed immediately, because that was just dumb. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Peace.